right. All right. It's currently 1:05 a.m. Yeah, we're making an episode at 1:05 a.m. It's episode 3 ski. 3 ski. I'm super hyped for this episode because this episode is going to be about school. Oh my god! Wow! Okay. So I'm going to give you my school experience from the jump to now. So I'll lay it out. So I was in private school.
Buddy, you're weird.
From like the age of 2 until the age of 12. So about 6th grade. And then halfway through 6th grade year, they let us go. Well, sorry, they didn't let us. Jesus. I didn't get fired from the private school. My God.
You need to leave.
I left. I quit. I basically quit the private school halfway through the year. Everything was cool up until, because there's 3 floors. There's the first floor, second floor, third floor. Second floor is like 3rd grade, 2nd grade, 1st grade, all clumped together into one class. Third floor is 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, all together. The 3rd floor was awful. The 2nd floor was cool. It was awesome. You get like pizza. We're doing art. I mean, it's 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grade, bro. We're learning everything we need to learn, but like everything was cool. Whatever. Everything was like, it was like a party all the time. Like whenever somebody would have a birthday party, we'd sing in Spanish and get turned. I mean, it was a private school, bro. It was weird. It was awesome. It's also why I'm weird. But 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, the 3rd floor. You know who you are. You know who you are. I hate you. I don't care. I don't care either. Like, I'm not supposed to hate anybody, but I literally hate you. There's one teacher specifically that I hate the most. The other one's cool. One teacher would get up in my face with her stank breath. Like, her breath was hot, bro. Like, I'm like, she'd be yelling at me. I'd be, I don't mess with that. But, so, I hate her. I hate you. Probably never see this, but I hate you. I don't care. I hope you're doing well. I wish you well. But I hate you. So, and then the other one, you were cool with me. You'd get mad at me. You'd publicly embarrass me all the time, but hey, at least you would help me whenever I was confused. The other one wouldn't even help me. She'd kind of just be like,
You stupid.
They're not.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You stupid.
if I come to you and ask you for help, you're supposed to give me help. You're my teacher. You're supposed to teach me what to do. When I don't know what to do, teach me what to do. Stop acting like I'm dumb, for one, because I might be dumb because I didn't comprehend it, but maybe I was more focused on your stank breath that I could smell from halfway across the room than like my times tables. I'm sorry. Private school was cool up until about fourth, fifth, and sixth grade. That third floor, halfway through sixth grade, we left. And I was homeschooled for like halfway through sixth grade year, which honestly, we didn't really do much. I'll be honest. Like, it was homeschool, but I'm like a sixth grader and I'm Fortnite addicted. And my mom was trying to implement this new kind of thing called unschooling, which is it's like a genuine thing. It's a homeschooling thing where they will, wow, I can't think. Oh, you're basically supposed to like come up with the things you want to do on your own. Hold on, let me plug my phone in. Let me make sure this thing is plugged in. I'm not trying to like let this thing die. Sorry. So, public school was so cool. I'm gonna stand up because I feel like standing up. Shut up. Okay. Public school was cool because I went to public school in seventh grade. Private school was it was mid. It was cool up until, like I said, the third floor, and then it was booty me. And just for me, like, I think that everybody's school experience is different. So for me, it was booty. Sorry, I can't curse. Stop. Sorry. So public school. The bathroom sitch at public school. So I'm in middle school, right? I'm a freaking chubby little 7th grade kid. But I still feel like I'm hot because I was hot at the private school because I had a comb over and I had bright orange shoes on, and you didn't. You didn't. You had no drip in private school. Don't care. Don't care. You had no drip, and you weren't as cute as me in private school because the girls used to love my little chubbiness and my comb over in private school. I'll be honest, they did. They did. Public school is a little different. I still got girls every once in a while. I still got the occasional girl. It might not have been the cream of the crop in 7th grade, but hey, I was still getting girls though. I still had play.
I got all the house.
I wasn't getting any play. It was 7th grade, bro. What? So public school though, I mean, like, there were kids probably banging in 7th grade. I'll be honest, 100% had to, especially my school. Yeah, had to be. There's no way they weren't. There's no way they weren't. The way they were grabbing on each other in the hallway in 7th grade. And I mean, I came from private school, so I remember like walking down the hallway. It was like one of my first weeks, and these two are like sneaking a little kiss in the locker. Like, they got their backpack held up like this, and they're like kissing and stuff. And it was like a peck. It wasn't nothing crazy, but I remember being like, oh my, they're getting active in the hallway. They're getting active. This is weird, guys. Because like at the private school, if you got caught holding a girl's hand, hugging a girl, all kinds of stuff, like really just any female contact back at the private school, you were just kind of like, it was frowned upon. Like, you were just kind of like, hey, leave some room for Jesus, okay? Leave some room for Jesus, thank you. And like, it was cool. It was cool. We were all like, we all pretty much like, I mean, none of us, we were like in 6th grade. None of us were like, man, I need to get some. Like, I need some play right now. There were some of us that were fiends for it because, I mean, whenever you feel like getting active as young as you are, I mean, that's when you feel like getting active, I guess. I don't know. Some people are late bloomers. Some people are early bloomers. I was a late bloomer. That's for sure. So here's the biggest issue with private school is that I could talk to girls, but I couldn't like put down any game. I couldn't like hold hands with a girl or any of that stuff. So it was just kind of like, you pass notes, you say that she looks pretty, you do all that kind of stuff, but there's really nothing more. And I mean, it's just, I feel like that's just like the way they want it, and that's the way we kept it. We didn't really like, I mean, if you got caught having a girlfriend, I don't think you got in trouble, but I think it was just kind of like a, y'all are not dating. They kind of gave us a little reality check, because like even in like 5th and 6th grade, bro, you're still not dating. I don't care. I don't think dating really counts until you are either banging or you're like in high school. That's about it. And even in high school, I feel like some high school relationships don't really count. Anyways, probably topic for another time. So 7th grade, go into the bathroom for the first time, and you turn the corner, and there's 2 stalls. And, there's a stall, and then there's 2 urinals, and a little divider. Bro, I'd peed in public because, I mean, I'm still a dude. So, I mean, like, this isn't, like, new stuff to me at all. But I will never forget turning the corner and being like, oh, my gosh. Yo, this isn't a private bathroom? Because at the private school, there's not that many kids. So, you just get a private bathroom. Like, you get your piece. It's awesome. It's sweet. Unless the classroom was quiet because the bathrooms were right by the classroom. There's no hallway. It's all like one giant building. So if you are in there blowing booty, everybody's hearing you. You get out and everybody's like, I heard you. Like, yo, my bad. I'll never forget Somebody clogged the toilet. I forget who it was. But somebody clogged the toilet whenever I was at the private school, and they came out and they were white as a ghost. They were mortified. They knew they had to walk up there and be like, "Teacher, I clogged the toilet." Teacher's like, "Oh, okay. Well, well, you're gonna clog. You're gonna unclog it. You're gonna unclog it." They're trying to teach us life skills, but like, you don't have to be a bit. I can't cuss. I'm sorry. I gotta keep it family friendly. No, I don't. But still, so that's private school in a nutshell. It sucks. But back to seventh grade. Seventh grade was cool because I was in middle school, and I had a bunch of popular friends. I had a bunch of friends that were just well known, whatever. My one friend was from Africa, and he was like 6 foot tall in seventh grade, bro. He was getting play. It didn't matter. He had like a girlfriend back then and all kinds of stuff. I didn't have a girlfriend. I was chubby with a freaking comb over.
You gonna keep playing eye tag? You gonna holler at your boy?
Broski. I did not get play. It just didn't happen for me. I got some, like I said before, but not a lot. So, anyways, back to the bathroom. Kids vaping.
You don't need a vape.
Wow. So we were vaping right now. And there's only like a select few, especially like 7th and 8th grade. I think it's way more prominent now. I think that 7th and 8th graders now are crazy. Chief in the car and stuff in middle school. Who are you, bro? Stop. 7th grade was cool. Teachers were cool. But it was just, And then COVID hit. It was kind of boring. 7th grade was boring. 8th grade year. I come back from COVID. I've lost all this weight. I'm taller now. I don't have a comb over anymore. Now, the sides of my head are still shaved, but I got a little hair right here, a little fluff right here.
Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you.
Finally getting some girls' attention, you know what I'm saying? No, I wasn't. I was still not getting any. It's fine though. I was a weirdo back in 7th grade. Like, I sent this one snap to this girl that I liked, and it said feet pics ? I sent it on my iPad, and I sent it to like all my friends. It was supposed to be this joke that I thought was funny back then. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be so funny if all my friends sent me feet pics, but I asked her for it, thinking that she was gonna think I was like funny and it would be goofy. No, she was weirded out. She probably will never watch this, but if you do, you know who you are. You remember this story. That has to be top 10 like most Liam stories I've ever heard in my life. Because I forgot about it until she told me. It was like a repressed memory. And then she came back and told me in high school because I still ended up dating this girl. I mean, did the kid have game or what?
Tonight will be the night that I...
No, I didn't. But still, somehow I did it. Yeah, we made it back from the trenches with that one. I was in the trenches. Feet pics? ? I don't care if I was in 7th grade or if that was junior year. I don't care. That's crazy. So 8th grade year's cool. I look better. I'm not saying I look great, but I look better. I kind of dressed better. I definitely dressed better. But like, I was wearing ripped jeans with like a Hollister hoodie. And like, you know, the normal like 7th.
That's the wrong number.
Grade attire. I feel like that's just like the base 7th grade attire.
That's the wrong number.
Attire is like if you're trying to be fashionable, you're wearing like ripped jeans. You're wearing like, I don't even know. Like, you're past like the cargo shorts that go past your knees kind of phase, but you're past like the athletic shorts where they're like long, like AI shorts. Like, I'm not wearing any of that. But I was wearing like 5-inch inseam Hollister shorts with like a collared shirt to school. Broski. who let me pop out like this? I wish I had a picture. I used to have pictures, and like I'd snap girls and I'd use filters to make me look tan. Bro. What was I doing? I saw some of those snaps the other day because I logged in on my old phone and I was still logged into the Snapchat account. Bro. Women talked to me and I don't know how. I wasn't getting a lot of them. That's for sure. I still had like no game, like, cause I came from a private school, bro. You weren't supposed to like talk to girls or flirt with girls or do any of that stuff. So I had no game. I was the 11th man on the bench on all these 8th grade girls rosters. It was not good. So I had to learn quick. Between 8th grade year and freshman year, though, I got some game. My friend, I'm not going to name him. He's also probably never going to watch this. Actually, I heard that he watched this and makes fun of it. You're going to know who you are. I don't even care that you make fun of it because low-key I would too, but I don't care. So we hung out all that summer. He was messing with so many girls and I was messing with, guess who? Feet Pics girl. So me and Feet Pic girl are like midway through the summer. I start messing with her again. We dated for like a couple weeks, month, whatever. I don't even know. I don't even care. And like I was getting some at the pool. We'd have to hang out at the pool. I wasn't getting a lot. I was literally like, we'd sit on the bench and I'd be like holding her arm or something. Nothing crazy. I didn't kiss her. None of that. Nope. I didn't get my first kiss until like, I think sophomore year. Yeah. Rough. It was rough going. So freshman year hits and I know a little bit more about girls. I know how to talk to girls. I know how to work Snapchat better. Whatever. So this is bad. This is bad, guys. This is actually so bad. So it was like freshman year, girls are actually paying attention to me. They're acknowledging my existence. There's so many more girls because we're at the high school now. I can flirt with whoever I want. It's awesome. I still got zero play. I dated a sophomore that year. She was cool. I dated a sophomore year that year, and it didn't work out. I don't think. I forget. I don't even remember what happened to her. I know that she's in college now doing something. I don't know. But I dated her, and that was like the only thing I had all like freshman year. I don't really remember much else from freshman year. My classes were fantastic. Classes were great. Friends were cool. I mean, I think freshman year, everybody kind of everybody gets lumped together as like friends because everything's so new that like, it's just kind of like, I feel like new friend groups are made freshman year, all kinds of stuff like that. Like, it is what it is. So freshman year was cool. I had a great science class that year. It was like my last period of the day. It was awesome. But nothing taught me more than my first period. Intro to business with Mr. W. I'm just going to leave it at W because I don't want to name drop. But he stopped teaching after that year, I think, or the year before, or the year after.
You could do so.
Sorry. He was a dog. He just started teaching one day. One day he was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to start teaching. Started teaching. He was a cool guy, super interesting guy, super like funky dude. I loved him so much. And he taught me a lot about business and stuff like that. And he was honestly a decently good teacher for not really being prepared. Like he'd come in with like some stupid lesson plan. Like, let's just do a chapter out of the book. I don't even care. And we'd be like, cool. And then he'd come out with something like super cool and involved like the next day. He started table tennis club, I think. I think that's who started it. I'm pretty sure he's one of the ones that started it. But it was in his room for a long time because he had these huge tables. Oh my gosh, why am I going on an ADHD rant? Anyways, yes, freshman year was cool. Sophomore year, I start dating Feet Pics girl after like halfway through the year, which was crazy. But the school year was mid. I had a great math class. I loved my math class. Sophomore year was low-key peak. Like school was peak. It was awesome. I loved sophomore year. Basketball season was mid. I was a JV warrior. Still got no PT. And then junior year, I am like junior year I went in kind of like I joined a CT program called Careers with Children, and I was like a preschool teacher for most of the day. And I mean, what's better than me being around a bunch of like kids with my mental capacity? Like they were on like the same level. Do you know how many times that teacher had to tell me to stop like basically acting like one of them? Because like you put me in a room with a bunch of 4 and 5-year-olds and expect me to not act like I'm 4 years old? Like, let's be honest. Like, I mean, it's just it was a great class. I loved every second of it. The teacher will literally vouch that it was fun. It was fun for me, but it was fun because like me and these like 4 and 5-year-olds were getting into in-depth conversations about why they like red trucks so much, and I was genuinely listening. I wanted to know. It was great. It was fantastic. I loved that class. It was super dramatic because we had like all the girls in like all of the drama queens in my grade were in that class, but like they knew it, so like they didn't really care, and like it was just fun. It was just fun. It was like a lot of laughs, a lot of crazy. It was just the craziest year of my life was junior year, for sure. A lot of things happened that I never thought would happen. It was insane. Junior year was so wicked. And then it was also like the first half of the year was probably like the worst mental strain I've ever been under for a school year in my life. I hated the first half of the year. I went through like this like seasonal depression thing for like the beginning of the fall, from like October until like December, and it was awful. It was awful. I hate seasonal depression. That shit sucks. Oh, I cussed. Wow. I'm a horrible person. Okay. Senior year. I'm homeschooled now. And homeschool is cool. It's awesome. I love homeschool because I get a sleep schedule. I get to have whatever sleep schedule I want that doesn't conflict with like work or anything like that. If I want to do something, I can just go do it. And this year has felt less like my senior year. This year has felt more like that year that most seniors take in between college and like high school and college. So that's like the biggest thing for me. I mean, I did schoolwork, I did all that, whatever. I learned what I needed to learn, tested what I needed to test, like all that kind of stuff. But I don't know. It was just this year was such a growing year for me for like mentally, because I think this year has helped me grow more mentally than any year ever in my life before. It's been awesome. It's the reason I'm doing this. It's the reason why, because if I was going to public school, I wouldn't be doing this. I'd be so worried about what other people think of me. And I think that like, I swear, like you step out of high school and it's like just so different. Being in it for so long and then stepping away from it and doing something completely different and so out of the box and unorthodox, like I get judgment. People make fun of this. People, I already know. And I know, you know who you are, who like will watch the entire episode and then make fun of me for it. And like, it's just like this year has really shown me who I really am. And like, I'm not even just saying that. I think that like a lot of people should homeschool, but I also feel like a lot of people do so much better in that like structured setting that is public school. I mean, it just was never my bag. I didn't like it. It was boring. It was super boring. If I wanted to be creative, I couldn't be creative because whatever. And you could be like, oh my gosh, take an art class. I hated my art class. Mainly because of the teacher, but also because it was just so like, I hate being told what to draw. And I know she was doing it to hone my skills and like make me learn all kinds of new things, but you know, I just didn't like it. As in, like, I wanted to do what I wanted to do, and that was kind of like my whole school, like my view on school was I wanted to do what I wanted to do. I was such a brat about school until like this year, and I think taking me out of school has made me a lot more self-aware about that kind of stuff. So I don't know. I think that, like, if you watch the full thing and listen to me yet for like 30 minutes now, it's gonna be like 30 minutes. I think that you'll really actually, hopefully you get something from it. Maybe not. Maybe I was just yapping. Maybe I'm just doing this for entertainment, but I mean, it is what it is. But hopefully you get to the end of the video so I can tell you that you do what makes you happy. I mean, that's what I learned this year. You do what makes you happy. I mean, whatever that is. And if you're like if you're confused about what to do next, if you're a senior like me and you have no clue what you want to do with your life, neither do I. I don't think any of us really do. And I think the people that say they do know what they want to do with their life, those people's like, I know what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. The amount of people that actually do that are so slim. Like, I mean, I don't think that my mom graduated or even your mom graduated and was like, I'm going to do this. And then they actually ended up doing that. And maybe they did. I mean, if they did, then that's cool. That's cool. Argue with the wall about that. I don't care. But like, I know that my mom wanted to go to school for something completely different than what she went to school. Like, she went to school and she was like, I'm going to do this. And then after her freshman year, she was like, I'm off this. I'm not doing this. This is stupid. And I think that happens a lot more than like people really think about. I don't know. Dang, maybe I should do this more late at night. Maybe I should do this more late at night because it's just like I feel like I'm like getting it like more in depth on the conversation. It's fire. But I told you guys I didn't want to be like too deep on it. But hopefully you get like a little giggle every once in a while through this. This is the deepest I've ever gone into a video ever, which I've only made 3 of these hosts. So, hopefully you guys watch the whole thing. If not, I don't really care. And for those of you that hate on me, keep doing it. Keep doing it. It's driving me. It's making me better. I don't know. But hope you guys have a blessed day tomorrow because I'm going to post this tomorrow. But this is gonna be sick. This is gonna be so sweet because hopefully I can just come on here and talk to you guys about this kind of stuff and you guys aren't gonna like judge me. We listen and we don't judge. I love that. It's fire. And I'm tired. I'm so tired. Oh my gosh. I tried to take this once before and it was like the same amount of time, like 31 minutes. And I got it done and I hated it. So I had to reshoot it. But I like it this time. I'll probably just post it unedited.
Wait, you could do so,
because I don't really care to edit right now. So I'll see you guys on the next episode 4. And yeah, y'all stay safe out there. Y'all stay safe.